Alright guys, thanks for clicking on the video. Guys, if you see the title of this video is for the subscribers. You guys have been very kind to me, hitting me up in the comment section. I'm loving every bit of it. I got a little bit to go over, so usually I would use like a whole notebook to take notes with and stuff, and then use my phone to record the video. Have an iPad. I have several of them just sitting in the kitchen there, and I was like, why don't I just use the iPad and just use my phone for the notes? So anyway guys, so that's what we're gonna do. However, I did like write a whole page, maybe 2 pages worth of notes before I got that idea. So I'll go over it sporadically, but I'm gonna, if you hit me up in the comment section, I'm gonna hit you right back, because I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving the fact too that I'm putting up videos and immediately like 15-20 people is just instantly on them. I'm loving every bit of that. But guys, I hope the video looks good for you and everything. Like I said, I'm shooting this with an iPad, so the video looks better. Let me know something. Maybe I can start doing my videos back here with the iPad instead of the phone. Them sinuses. It's like 96 degrees outside today. It's killing me. First up, Shenanigans 1, man. Thank you so much, man, for everything, man. I tell you, I went in as soon as I got back from Barnes & Noble last night, had dinner with the family and everything, and me and my wife went in the living room to sit down and watched House. And man, you talk about a fucking bizarre movie. I've never seen anything like that. It was something too, man. Before I forget to, I went through the special features on it, because I'm a special feature junkie. But I went through the features on it, and there's an interview on there with Ty West. I'm a fucking huge Ty West fan, especially like The Innkeepers. Man, that's a great film. I thought I had him sitting over here somewhere. And what is that, House of the Dead, that cult movie? Fuck, man, that's such a good movie. I think I just butchered the title of that movie. I thought I had it sitting over here somewhere. Maybe I don't. Probably put it back on the shelf. But I know he made a Western not too long ago too. But that was very nice though to see Ty West talking about House and how much it meant to him. He pretty much described it as well. It's like it's kind of like an artsy film, and it's fucking trippy. They actually use animation as backdrops. Not only that, but like those freeze frame cutaway scenes, like they slow them down in slow motion, and then the next scene bleeds in. It's fucking insane because it's repetitively done. And that movie is just fucking bizarre. That scene where the girl goes outside, one of the 7 girls, when they go to the aunt's house, and she's looking for Mac, and they're going to pull the watermelon up out of the well, and it's that fucking chick's head, and it just comes out flying around. I was fucking rolling in my living room laughing. I'm like, what the hell am I watching? But Shenanigans 1, man, thanks for recommending that, man. It was really fucking bizarre. I'm not very familiar with Japanese cinema, really how they shoot their films or anything. Just really don't know anything about Japanese cinema. I've always known Quentin Tarantino was like a huge fan of like this, the Lady Snowblood movies. But Quentin Tarantino, goddamn, like I don't think there's a movie before he became a director that he wasn't influenced by in some way, shape, or form. Every time I hear that guy say like, oh, well, this is my favorite film, I've already heard him say it a million times before. So, but yeah, the Shenanigans 1, man, thanks so much for that, man. I did drop my P.O. box in the comment section. Guys, I've for some reason, like I do have mail delivered to my house. I do have a P.O. box. Usually I have like my packages delivered there, like especially if I'm out of town on vacation or just the work week is going to be crazy and won't have time. But I like to know my stuff's sitting there. But I do have a P.O. Box, Shenanigans 1. If you did miss that, man, it's P.O. Box 309. That's Homer, Georgia, Homer, zip code 30547. And, of course, my name is Johnny Walker, Johnnnie. So, man, if you do plan on sending me something, man, that's fucking awesome. You know damn well if you send me something, I'll be right here in this room unboxing that shit and showing you a lot of love for that, and making a video out of it, and that'll that's fucking awesome of you, man. man, I appreciate the hell out of that. But yeah, man. The Barnes and Noble experience yesterday, man. Like I've been to that store numerous times before. Um, my wife is a big book collector. Like she's a not just your average reader. Like she reads a lot, and she probably has, you know, before I had all this in my living room, and she had her book collection in our bedroom, and the way we had it set up was so sporadic. But now she's pretty much taken over the living room, but with all of her books. So I've been in that store before plenty of times, and I would always walk around because I loved, you know, physical media, but I'd always go back there, and I never found like anything that was, you know, that was priced reasonably. Their prices are fucking insane. Like I said yesterday in my video, I'm walking around there looking through the miscellaneous Blu-ray shelves, and I'm seeing shit in there for like $23, $24. Some of it's $30. And the stuff they're charging those prices for are the exact same titles I'm finding at Walmart for like $7.88. Some of them in the fucking $5 dump bins. I have no idea how they keep the doors open. Maybe that Criterion sales does something for. Maybe they make good revenue off of that. Like I said, I don't really know about the book prices and stuff like that. My wife does. When we go in there, she'll grab a little bit of stuff, but I do notice my wife tends to get a lot more, like Books A Million. There's this place that we order from online too. It's called HamiltonBook.com. I've ordered movies from there before too. They got some great prices. Guys, we are going to be here for a minute. I should have said that, especially for a video for the subscribers. I'm going to take my time, make sure I miss nobody. We will be here for a minute, so please go get yourself a snack, get something to drink. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to cover everything, make sure I don't miss nobody, because that's the last thing I want to do. And guys, if you see me take a smoke break on here, sorry, I am a smoker. So anyway, yeah, man, that the Barnes and Noble employee yesterday, man. So he wasn't like busy or anything. He didn't have like a line of customers or nothing. I was the only guy in there walking around looking for Criterion releases and shit. And he saw me holding the DVD copy of Videodrome, and I was just like, yeah, like I'm really looking to get this on the Blu-ray release, and I really want that one. It was kind of like, oh, really? Like David Cronenberg? You like his films? I'm like, no, I'm just wanting to fucking buy his film for my health. I could already tell that conversation was going to go south too, and I was just like, all right, like I don't want to be a dick to him because then he probably won't help me, you know, like in case he's got it behind the counter, or like there's a bunch of shit that was misplaced and they got stacks and stacks of shit behind the counter. And I just sit there and listen to it. And after him saying like, no, I don't have no Criterions back here. I got a few of them, but it's not what you're looking for. And I was asking him, well, since you got a few of them back there, do you by any chance have David Cronenberg's The Brood? And he was like, Jesus, another Cronenberg film? I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, you're not buying them. I'm the one who's I'm the customer. I'm paying for them. Fuck, man. I'm not asking you for fucking cancer-saving medication. Yeah, apparently, like, David Cronenberg is like a waste of that dude's time. Shenanigans one, man, like, be quick, man, like, definitely correct me on this, man, because I've made mistakes in the past, man. I'm not perfect, but I'm noticing, and this could be a little judgmental, and I don't mean to be that way, especially if it comes off me like being a complete dick about it, but I'm kind of noticing, I'm going through like a lot of YouTube videos just to try to like see what Criterion has to offer, you know, their different releases, what kind of style of stuff they have, just trying to get info on it. And I'm kind of running across these YouTubers, man, like they're kind of fucking snobby, like they're almost to the point where they're like, well, if Criterion doesn't really release, if they don't have it already released, or they're not planning on releasing, then it's not really a film that's even really worth talking about or mentioning. I'm like, fuck, man, like that's a bold statement to make. And then after coming off of that, like sticking to that idea, they're kind of like going through some of the Criterion stuff, and I'm noticing whenever they get to some of the horror titles, like yesterday with that whole shit with like the David Cronenberg dude and all that shit, they're just kind of like, yeah, well, you know, it's horrors. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's a great film and all, but anyway, moving along, it's like, dude, like, what the fuck? And then they'll go, like, pull out this random, like, they'll do their overview videos, and they'll pull off this random title, like, I couldn't even pronounce if I had to, and they're just like, oh, it's so great. This movie changed my life, and all that shit, man. So it just, I don't know. I get the vibe, man. Like, there's some fucking snobby ass film snobs out there. I could be wrong, guys. I don't want to come off to being like a dick or self-centered or, you know, just judgmental or anything. I mean, I've made mistakes before where I've been that way, and you know, I take full responsibility for it. But I don't know, man. Shenanigans one kind of hit me back on that, man. I know you're really familiar with the Criterion line, and I'm sure you collecting, you know, what you have and have the experience in the Criterion collection that you have. I'm sure you probably ran across a few of those people out in the wild, maybe, or maybe there's some YouTube channels that you kind of went over and you were like, dude, what the hell? Anyway, guys, if you see me looking up, I'm trying to look at the camera on there, so I'm actually looking at you guys, not looking over here at this big ass screen, because it just looks like I'm fucking cross-eyed. But yeah, man, hit me up. Shenanigans one, hit me back with that, man. Also, too, man, you told me about the director who did Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, that he also did a movie called Fisher King and Time Bandits. Now, I have, if I'm not mistaken, I think I watched Fisher King, but that was so long ago. And Time Bandits, is that the same Time Bandits that Arrow Video released? Because I think they released a steelbook of that, and then they released like a standalone release of that. I don't know if it ever got a limited edition, but just let me know if that's the same Time Bandits you're talking about, because I am aware that Arrow Video did release that title. So I'll definitely check that out if it's the same one. And yeah, thanks for the recommendation too for the Cronenberg film Naked Lunch. I'll definitely look into that, man. I never heard of that shit before, so that's going to be brand new to me. You also told me about a Dutch/French film called The Vanishing. I'll definitely check that out. He was talking about the original Steve McQueen Blob movie, and plus the remake. I got the remake poster right there hanging on my wall. The one that Scream Factory released. Man, that's such a fucking awesome release. I love the original Blob too. I think that was Steve McQueen's first film. Could have been. Don't quote me on that. I think it might have been though. But yeah, man, I love the hell out of it. I know Criterion has that one. And Scream Factory has the remake, and I think Umbrella even released the remake a few years before Scream had got it. It's funny that you made your recommendations too, man. Like you said, Carnival of Souls, and I had that in my hand yesterday with House. I just didn't really know a whole lot about it. I was watching this guy on YouTube. Fuck, I'm trying to think of his name. He's over in London or something. I used to watch him do unboxings for Arrow Video. It's something Cohen. Oh, God, I wish I could fucking remember his name, but it's drawing a blank right now. I'm sure you're probably familiar with him. The guy has a lot of subscribers. He's very big on YouTube, that's for sure. And he used to do a lot of Arrow Video stuff, and that guy has one mega collection. He just did a few videos, too, to support Arrow Video for their summer camp Arrow Video sale. I just, you know what? I'll look at my fucking phone right quick, because I know damn well, like, I have him in my, oh, God. I don't want to waste you guys' time, though. If I can't find it here in just a sec, we're going to move on, and that's going to be it. I'm getting distracted already. Jesus Christ, come on, man. Elliot Cohen, there you go. That's him. But, I saw him talking about Carnival of Souls. What a great release that was. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think that film was 1933, black and white. And I have seen that film before. It's, you know, Carnival of Souls has always come out like those compilation DVDs where you would buy this compilation that had fucking 50 movies on it, and Carnival of Souls would always be in there. So I was assuming that was kind of like George A. Romero's original Night of the Living Dead. I don't know if everybody's familiar with that, but I know everybody's probably seen the movie, but the rights to that movie has always been one of those kind of fucked up things, because those films are actually like Night of the Living Dead is public domain, which means anybody can use it to make profit, make money off of it. And George Romero and the people who were involved in making that movie didn't get one fucking cent because it was public domain, which means anybody could have used it for anything. So I think Carnival of Souls was another one of those, but before I get locked on that, you said Eyes Without a Face, Island of Souls. That Guillermo del Toro box set from Criterion. I remember when that was first released. I was in a Barnes & Noble once. I was holding that bitch in my hand. If I'm not mistaken, I think that thing was like 150 bucks. Could have been more than that. I can't remember, but I do know there were some films on it. I did see Pan's Labyrinth yesterday, and it was just a standalone release from Criterion. I picked that up as well. I was just looking at it. I didn't get it or anything though, because I am aware of that box set. I just definitely didn't see it there though yesterday. I'm telling you, yesterday I saw more. I think if you would have took all the Blu-rays and set them in one stack and put all the DVDs in one stack, I think there was more DVDs. I think that Barnes & Noble was trying to hustle all the old DVD releases out. But anyway, I was talking about the digipacks in my Criterion video yesterday, and I was saying, like, they get on my fucking nerves. Like, you can see every little imperfection on those things. Like, if you put them on the shelf and squeeze them in too tight, the fucking box gets dented. It's very flimsy. You would think, especially with a company like Criterion, if they were going to do digipacks, like the boxes would be good and thick. You would think they'd have like a presentation like Arrow Video does with their, you know, like with their limited edition sets with those nice big thick boxes. No, that's not the case. Like Criterion digipacks are fucking, ugh. Anyways, not going to go on that too long. But I was interested to read to say you was telling me that Criterion really fucked up with this release they had, and it was All About Eve. They released it in a digipack, and it, like the packaging itself, the way they manufactured it, like fucked up the booklet and the disc, and they had to go back and reprint a bunch of shit. You would think after seeing something like that and hearing the fans like on, you know, social media or on their website saying, please get away from these digipacks, go back to those Amaray cases, we love those clear Amaray cases, stick to those. These digipacks are a pain in the ass. You would think they would kind of, you think they'd kind of move that practice back to their standard to keep everybody happy, to keep people coming back to get more stuff. But who knows? That's just one of them things. But man, Shenanigans 1, man. Thank you so much for everything. I hope I touched on everything, man. I'll go back through there again, but I was writing my notes down and everything, and trying to keep everything in line. But let's see, Blu-ray Outlaw, man. Thanks for the support. I am very familiar with your channel. Shit, man. I was watching your videos there for a good while, man. I have you. I am subscribed to you and everything. I believe, I'm not mistaken, I think I first stumbled onto your channel when I think you were it was like your top 10 favorite Scream Factory releases, but the Halloween box set couldn't be one of them or something like that. And I think somebody had elected you to do one. I remember seeing that video though. But that Omen and the Fly box set that you commented on, fuck man, I got both of them. They're amazing. Those are great sets. Scream Factory keeps up. They keep up with that practice of putting out those kind of box sets. I'll buy every one of them. They're fucking awesome. They include every movie of the franchise. Get all the films in the box. Although I would like to see Scream Factory do booklets, like they did for like Creepshow, like they're gonna do for that the new Friday the 13th set. You know, like Arrow Video does for their limited edition sets. I'd like to see a booklet with write-ups and all that good stuff. I'm a big fan of booklets and stuff like that, so I'd love to see that. Masters of 80s, of course. Thanks, man, for the support. I always love seeing you comment. Everything, man. It's so cool, man. Everybody's reaching out and coming back. So I mean, just constantly coming back to the videos and giving them thumbs up and, you know, all that good stuff, man. I'm loving it to death. Creeper Creep hit me up in the comment section and said room tour, please. I did do one a few weeks ago. It was very brief, and I just kind of really didn't go over, you know, I didn't go to the shelf and just scan over every single little title. I was just kind of doing that video as like a thank you to Toddy Walnuts, who really got me started in collecting and everything. So but yeah, I'll definitely do a thorough one, and maybe with this iPad it'll, you know, show up a little bit better. Maybe the glare won't be so bad. Maybe I can do something with the lighting, and because there's a lot of shit in this room. You know, before that takes place, I'm probably going to have to rearrange some stuff, clean up, get some shit off the floor. I'm looking around and there's a box, you know, there's like a couple boxes, a couple stacks of shit over here, and I got Blu-rays that's still not even opened yet, and them motherfuckers are like 5 foot high over here. I'm gonna get to them sooner or later. I keep saying that, but the stacks keep getting fucking bigger and bigger. But yeah, Creeper, I definitely will, man. I'll do a room tour video, man. You want it, I'm gonna give it to you. This weekend, my big thing is doing that poster video. I've already had a few people saying, like, please, man, like, we know you got a lot of Scream Factory posters. Let's see them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start in the living room. I'm gonna go in there, instead of, you know, taking them all down out of the frames and all that, I'm just gonna go in there, shoot them all that I have hanging on the wall. And I'll come back here and I'll have them all out of the tubes where we could just kind of, I can pull them one by one, have them in a stack, pull them one by one, and show them. Because there's a ton of lithographs and everything. That video's going to take some time. Not only that, but shit, man, when I get done putting all that stuff back up, fuck, that's going to take me a few hours to get all that shit put back. But I'll do it. But yeah, it's the Creeper. I'll definitely, that's on the checklist, man. Chill Rob G. That shit, that damn comment, the line from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Let's get down to brass tacks. How much for the ape? I was laughing my ass off when I saw that comment, man. I was fucking dying laughing. I love that film, man. I'm telling you, when like I said yesterday, that shit's like it's like a fucking drug-fueled nightmare. And at all places, they're going to fucking Vegas. And when they finally get there and they check in, and Johnny Depp is sitting at the bar with Benicio del Toro. And I think they eat like something called like sunshine acid or something like that before they got in there. And Johnny Depp is just tripping the fuck out, like everybody's turning into reptiles. And he's like, what the fuck is going on in here? And somebody's feeding these goddamn things booze. I love that shit, man. God away, I love that film. But you know, I read your comment though. Let's get down to brass tacks. How much for the ape? I was laughing my ass off. What was that? Yeah, man, Fear and Loathing. That fucking movie's great. It's awesome. And one thing I noticed, Chill Rob G, you and Shenanigans Guns, man, like you guys pretty much opened up a conversation in the comment section. I was loving it, man. You know, you guys were kind of hitting each other back, you know, about popcorn. And Chill Rob G, if you don't have that release right there from Synops, man, do yourself a favor, man. Go grab that. That's a great flick. When Synops announced that, man, I remember everybody was losing their shit. And Synops released this in a steelbook, by the way. And I know a lot of the collectors already have that, or that's the one they're going for. But if you're okay with just like spending like $20, $25, and you're okay with this one, it's fine, man. It's if I'm not mistaken, that is got reverse artwork. It's a 1-disc set. Got the little Synops catalog inside there. You can probably get that on Amazon. It's going to be really expensive if you try to go through the Synops website. So I'd say go through you know, eBay, Amazon, or if you really want to support like some really good physical media independent stores, go through Diabolic DVD or Grindhouse Video Tampa. I've said this a million times before, and I'll say it again, guys. Fucking Amazon, those guys have enough money already. I mean, they got like fucking pharmaceutical money. And we all know pharmaceutical companies fucking, they have so much money, it's insane. But Amazon's the same way. Amazon takes fucking, I mean, they just literally took $10 million and gave it to an organization that they know nothing about. But they gave it to them, and I'm not against it, but they gave it to them not to really help them, but they gave it to them as a publicity stunt. And the reason why I know they done that is because as soon as they forked over $10 million to this organization, they were the first one to make commercials. So they spent even more money commercializing that. Hey, we gave this organization $10 million because we care as the, you know, leading global distribution of America. So guys, they have enough fucking money already. You know, Amazon has enough money, especially when they have their own mailing service. Like, they are their own mail entity at this point. They got plenty of money, man. So if you want to go support somebody, man, I understand. Like, if you know, you got to go for the cheapest offer and everything, I understand that. But if you want to support physical media, some of these independent stores, especially, who's taking a hard hit right now. I know Mike at Grindhouse Video, the doors over there, man, they're still closed. He's relying on nothing but online orders, which I know that's always been his biggest thing. yeah, man, it just helps them out so much, man. It's always great, man, to go on those websites and order from those people, especially like Mike, or Mike from Grindhouse, or Jesse from Diabolic. I know it's only a little bit, but it helps them out so much. And man, fuck, man, I don't never want to like go to order something and get on there to go place like a big order, and then that website doesn't exist because they don't have a company anymore. Fuck, man, that'd be a nightmare. I don't even want to think about that shit. especially if like those guys were to tank, and then like your only option is to fucking go through Amazon. Like I said, who has more than enough fucking money? They give organizations $10 million for publicity, and then spend another $35 million to commercialize their $10 million fucking charity that they done. It's insane, guys. Fuck them, man. That's enough of me ranting about Amazon. But Show Rob G, I know you and Shinny Guns, y'all were hitting each other back, man. You're talking about David Cronenberg's son doing his movie Possessor and all that stuff, man. I love seeing that shit, man. And what it is, man, is like as I was looking at you guys, like conversating back and forth, it's an awesome feeling because I'm looking at you guys talking about something, and it's kind of like you guys are dropping knowledge, and I was kind of like the guy who just walked in there and turned the microphone on, so it just kind of opens shit up. That's fucking awesome. I love seeing it. I was, like I said, when I clicked on the replies and I was looking down in there and you guys were like going back and forth, I was like, man, that's fucking awesome. Everybody's been so damn nice too. Like, there hasn't been like, no ridiculement, no negativity, nobody getting pissed over something stupid, no nothing, man. And I'm loving the hell out of that, man. We have a great fucking community. I couldn't be more respectful or appreciative of it any more than what I am. You guys are a fucking blast, man. You guys are fucking very nice too. You're not just hopping in the comment section to fucking ridicule somebody because they haven't seen a movie, or the movie that they do like you're like, well, there's a better movie than that. That movie's a piece of shit compared to the one I'm going to tell you about. It's nothing like that. So I'm very thankful for that shit, because it seems like every other platform's about toxic as fuck. I mean, you could just get on Facebook and say you like the color fucking purple, and then somebody else, or you can get on fucking Twitter and say you like the color green, and before you know it, you've done offended somebody by saying that. So thankfully we don't have that shit here. But that brings me to another topic too. I made a video last night when I got back from Barnes & Noble. I was hitting Donato up. Donato, I love him to death. But anyway, he had after I'd done my what was it, the New York Ripper video, he was telling me like his favorite scene from Lucio Fulci's How to Torture a Duckling. And YouTube just felt it upon themselves just to remove his comment. They felt it was in their practice and my safety to remove his comment, which is fucking stupid. But it is what it is. Like I told him last night, I was hitting him up through Messenger. He was like, man, like I didn't know if you like took offense to the comment or something and deleted it. I was like, man, fuck no. Like, I didn't delete shit. Like, I got to see the first 2 sentences in the notification. I click on it to open it up in the comment section, and the bitch is not even there. So we got that all cleared up though and everything. And guys, like I said before, I won't delete comments. I said last night I had to delete 2 different things out of the comment section for one of my videos because it was like a robot leaving online dating links or some shit. Out of all places, fucking they just got in to support some bullshit. And it was probably fucking spyware. There's no telling what the hell it was. But that's not what they had deleted. Guys, I won't delete shit. I mean, keep that shit open. Not unless it's like, somebody, which I'm sure we don't have here, but even in the future, if we have somebody just fucking being hateful or, throwing out some slurs or some shit or something like that, it's, that'd be different. But I'm sure we're not going to have that shit here, though. We got a great community, so. But yeah, guys, I was Chill Rob G and Shinny Guns one. I was loving the hell out of seeing you guys going back and forth, man. Open up that dialogue, get that conversation going. I'm sitting back here learning some shit. I'm like, David Cronenberg had a fucking son? Where have I been living under a rock? I love David Cronenberg. How the hell did I not know he had a son and his son made a movie? So that film, Possessor, I'll be looking into that shit. Let's see. God, man, I'm going to try this, guys, and I'm going to butcher the shit out of it, but bear with me. I am illiterate as hell, but Master Chaos TV recommends Ani Baba and Kuranika. I'm assuming that's either films or that's a Japanese director, maybe. And you got to touch on that just a little bit more, man. Thank you for the recommendations, though. I love the hell out of it. Just touch on a little bit more, man, because I have no idea what the hell that is. I'm assuming it was, it was commented in the Criterion video, so either that's Criterion Films or that's a Criterion Japanese director. Just let me know. And Shenanigans One, I saw you replied back to that, and it was Quaden and Masaki. I'm gonna try it, man. Kabashi. I fucked that up probably really bad. And I think when I was writing it down, when I was looking at the comments, I probably misspelled the shit, which is making it even worse. Like, God, why the fuck are we watching this guy? He is so dumb. But guys, thanks for those recommendations. You just got to touch on it just a little bit more. Tell me what the hell it is. But that's cool as hell, though. I appreciate the hell out of it, guys. Lots of love, lots of love. Frank Fulci hit me up and wanted to, on my Criterion video, the one I got back from Barnes & Noble, and he was like, you gotta let me know how House is. Like, I just been kind of, for some reason, I've just kind of, missed out on that title, and I just kind of haven't picked it up yet. Frank, man, that movie's a fucking weird movie, man. It's out there, man. It's nothing I've ever seen before. I can't compare it to jack shit. It's got an artsy feel to it, and it has some of the most bizarre scenes, man. Like, we literally see a floating head that floats around, bites another girl in the ass. A piano eats this chick. The house fills up with blood, and these bitches are riding around on doors, trying not to drown. And there's a bunch of creepy shit going on, man. This fucking cat got some, like, blinking green eyes, and every time that happens, like, something bizarre and paranormal happens. It's fucking awesome. I'll have to, like, that's one of those films, like, whenever, like, I have some friends over and I'm really want to just fuck with somebody, I'll be putting that one on. But Frank also checked out what was it, Unearthed Films, 100 Tears. I didn't get to Hate Crime last night. I just had so much shit going on, and I watched House and I watched 100 Tears. 100 Tears, yeah, I liked it. That was good. I could kind of tell, like, Unearthed Films, if that's the kind of titles they go for, that's you could definitely tell, like, there was that was like a very minimum budget, but fuck, man, the body count was endless. That clown was just fucking him up. He had, like, the biggest meat cleaver, I think, in history. Fuck, man, that thing was huge. I mean, he was just walking around just chopping bitches left and right. Even my wife was like, damn, like, does this motherfucker ever get tired of killing? I mean, he was just going. And I'm not going to spoil it for you, but fuck, he gets like an apprentice there at the end. That shit's crazy. Yeah, Frank Fulci House, man, that was crazy, man. That's definitely worth the $20, man. If you want to go out to Barnes & Noble right quick and grab a copy of that. Feels Creepy Videos, man. Thank you so much for the support, man. I'm very familiar with your channel. I've watched you do numerous videos, man. I am subscribed to you. I always watch your videos when they pop up. And just talking about, I was talking about getting the House movie from Criterion for the Barnes & Noble sale, and you was telling me that you had the House set from Arrow Video. Man, that thing is, I agree with you, that thing is fucking amazing. I was lucky enough before the first run of it, because, they re-released it, and they just re-released it without the book and all that good stuff, but I was fortunate enough to get the original one right here. It's got all 4 films right there in the book, and I know there was some speculation when this first came out. A lot of people was kind of avoiding this one here in America, and they were going for another release they had, which was just the first 2 movies in that book, and it was called House 2 Stories. Believe it or not, even though this shit right here on the back says Region B, I swear to you, every film in this box is Region A. Like, that shit will work on American Blu-ray players. I've even put these fucking things in my PlayStation 4, and it's even played them. So, I've tested it out before, guys. They work, so if you're looking into which is going to cost you a shitload of money, but if you're looking into getting that set with that book and everything, guys, I assure you, you don't have to worry about regions. That shit will play. Even the DVDs, I've popped the DVDs in as well, even though it says Region 2. No, they're Region 1 as well. It's just an all-region set right there. But, yeah, Feels Creepy Videos, man. Thank you so much for the support, man. Digging the hell out of it, man. Love you. Also, Chill Rob G, man, before I go on and forget, man, he was telling me, man, like, you just pretty much stay the fuck out of Barnes and Noble altogether. I don't blame you, man. Those prices are too much for me, man. $40, man, for one release. It's too much for me. I can't do it. As I said yesterday, I know when it comes to like Scream Factory and Arrow Video, the prices ain't that much different. But to me, it is. You know, for a Scream Factory Collector's Edition release, you're looking at like $28, $29. Arrow Video, we got some leeway. Usually a limited edition, as long as it's not fucking like some super big package. They're like, you know, $34.99, $30 sometimes, and you know, you get a big box of good shit there. And even the standalone releases, you know, those are hit or miss. Most of the time, you can get those for like, you know, $26, $27. But Criterion, on the other hand, with Barnes and Noble, fucking $40 is, fuck, man, it's just too much, man. Like, I'm telling you, the only reason why I only have 3 of those, well, actually, I have 4. I have 4 now, including that Fear and Loathing DVD set. But that's the reason why I only have 4 of them. Like, if I do happen to walk into Barnes and Noble, I'm just walking around. The prices are just, it's not for me. It's an automatic turn off. I'm going, they're just overcharging shit. And highway robbery, if you ask me. But, you know, I think I was at a Barnes and Noble one time when I was walking around. And I always go in there and I even just look around, because sometimes I will like find some stuff they actually have a sale on or something like that. Some of the regular Blu-ray releases, like they'll have like a, you know, 30% sale on it. I have bought a few of those that were like kind of decent price. But I did see 12 Monkeys with the slipcover that was put out by Arrow Video, and they had that marked down to $20 one time. I'll never forget this. I went in there and I picked it up and I was like, fuck yeah, for $20 I'm definitely getting this. And I must have got distracted. I think I was like helping my wife carry some books or some shit. I don't remember. But I was like, here, I'll set this down. I'll come right back and I'll get it. I fucking forgot to go back and get it. It wasn't until later after I like left and was like on the road. I was like, oh fuck, like I set that down. I didn't even get it. But usually though, man, I don't see good prices for shit in that store, man. Ugh. Like I said, I'll never know how they keep the doors on that bitch open. Like I said yesterday, they must sell a lot of fucking cups of coffee, man. Or there's definitely some people that's going into that store who has a lot more money than they got sense, and they're just spending money just for the fuck of it. Because, I mean, who doesn't have a phone in their pocket where they could just literally open up the Amazon app and be like, well, Barnes & Noble right here wants $35 for it, and then look on Amazon, and the fucking exact same thing you're looking at, it's like $4. Like, who the fuck would pay $35 when you can get it for $4? But I guess there's people who do it, man, because they definitely keep the doors open. But I agree with you, man. Those prices are fucking insane. And I saw you drop the Aqua Teen Hunger Force comment, man. I love the hell out of Aqua Teen, man. I got everything they've ever put out on DVD, even the Aqua Unit. What was that, Patrol Squad 1? I got that bitch. The movie as well. All the seasons. Anything that's been put on physical disc, I have of it, man. I went to the Adult Swim block party. Fuck, man, it was years ago, man. Got some Adult Swim t-shirts. Got that Meat Wad beach ball right there. Got something. I got to meet Dave Willis, the voice of Meat Wad. Carl, you know, it's him and Matt Malero that did Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and of course they no longer not a running series anymore. They changed the titles up of the show as they kept going, just as like a kind of like a joke. And they had some great shit, man. But unfortunately, Adult Swim canceled them, and I got to meet Dave Willis multiple times, man. That guy's fucking nice. I have he works with works on Squidbillies as well, and I got to meet the entire cast of Squidbillies at a screening room over in this town called Athens over here, and we got to watch like 2 episodes that wasn't aired yet, and this was years and years ago. But I got to meet all those guys, got to buy some stuff, get signatures on a bunch of stuff, and it was fucking awesome, man. I'll never forget that experience. Dave Willis the guy was a super nice, man. Loved the hell out of him. Guys, if you'll give me a second, I'll go back through here right quick, make sure I'm not missing nobody. Ragnar666, man, thank you so much for all your support, man. Hoping you're enjoying that Maniac Cop Blu-ray, man. I saw your comment saying you didn't even know it was going to be a Blu-ray, so I'm hoping you got a Blu-ray player, man, which I'm sure you do. But I'm hoping you're enjoying the hell out of that, man. Let's see what we got here. But yeah, Shenanigans 1, man. Like I said, I dropped you a reply in there for that P.O. box. But, you know, you want to send something, man, that'd be fucking awesome. You know damn well I'll sit right here and I'll unbox that bitch right here in this room for a video. Shit. Donato, puppies, kittens, and rainbows. Yeah, guys, I got some new subscribers too. So anybody who's watching this, thanks for hitting that subscribe button. That's awesome. I don't know whether I just did, you know, doing the Criterion videos. A few people found their way in. You know, whatever the case may be. Maybe you know, Frank, Todd, or Glenn from Sinister Syndrome. You know, I don't know, those guys have been supporting me like crazy. So I couldn't thank you enough. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Shenanigans 1. I saw that you had commented that you bought 2 copies of the Friday the 13th set. Amazon Canada had it for $120. You said you was getting 2 copies of it, and you'd most likely be giving it to a best friend who missed out on the announcement. I agree with you, man. These are some fucking troubled times we are in right now, man. For you to be doing that, man, you are a saint. I love seeing the, you know, especially other collectors and stuff like that, reaching out, knowing somebody who's going through a fucking hard time. That's awesome of you, man. You are a saint for that, sir. You deserve a fucking pat on the back for that right there. Love it, man. You're a good man. See, Chill Rob G said, the Brood scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. Man, I wish I could sit here and say the same thing, man, but unfortunately I've never seen that fucking movie. Like I said, I went looking for it yesterday. Couldn't find it. It is what it is. But I will. I'll get that bitch. Now, to be honest with you guys, I really don't even feel like making that drive today to Buford. It's so damn far away. It's Saturday. The traffic's going to be a fucking nightmare. And I'd rather just get online. I'll order it from fucking Barnes & Noble if I got to. I know some titles are available online, some are not. And you have to check back, blah, 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 blah. And I think somebody told me on here too, if you buy 2 Criterion titles, then the shipping is free. I'll go that route, even though I know that box will probably take fucking 2 months to get here, especially with the way the mails are running right now. And I meant to mention too, guys, you know, like I've been on YouTube for like a month now, and the last subscriber video that I made, that was the first one to hit 100 views. And like, I really don't look at numbers that much, but I do have to, I have to admit, like, I have to look at it to see what you guys are watching, like what you guys are liking the most and everything, because I want to keep giving, you know, good shit and not just stupid shit, because I will just sit here and ramble. So for you guys to like make that video pop at 100 like that fast, and it was literally like a week ago, that's fucking awesome. So guys, if you love these subscriber videos, hit me up in the comment section, let me know, and I'll keep doing them. Like I said, shit, man, you guys get in the comment section and, you know, rock that bitch, and I'm gonna get right back on here and I'm gonna shout you out. So I love the hell out of it. If it wasn't for YouTube restrictions, guys, I'm telling you, we just do a live video, and I would plan them with everybody to make sure everybody was available at that time. You know, we'd all agree upon a time, we'd go live, and we'd talk about some movies and shit, whatever. We'd open that conversation up. But with YouTube restrictions, though, I have to have 1,000 subscribers first. So I don't see any way around that, guys. But fuck, I would love to do it though. Maybe we'll get there. Already went over that. Fuck, man, I probably butchered the names on that too. Like I said, Master Chaos TV. I tried to read them a while ago, man. I know I fucked them up, man. I'm looking at it now. I think I even spelled this shit wrong. From what you spelled it. I'll never be able to pronounce that shit, man. If I watch those movies 100 times, I guarantee you, I'll never fucking be able to pronounce that shit. Everybody's watching this shit being like, hey babe, come here, listen, this motherfucker can't even read. Shit. Let's see. Radnar666, he did a comment for the giveaway for the New York Ripper, guys, and I was like, damn, like, like, do you already have the movie or something? Like, what's up? You're not interested in it? And he was like, he said, I have everything by that director, and I won the last contest. Thank you. But look, man, Ragnar, like, I know you won the last giveaway, man, and usually, like, especially with some other strict kind of giveaways and shit, they'd be like, well, if you already won one, like, you can't enter this one. Dude, like, if you don't have that film, you don't have that release, and you want it, dude, like, just tell me something. I'll put your name in that damn pot, man. That's that's all, fair is fair, man. And shit, man, I mean, from what I'm seeing right now, man, I mean, it's been up for, over 24 hours, and there's not even a whole lot of people who's hit me up in the comment section for that. I've probably got maybe 4 or 5 in there at tops. So, man, let me know, man, because, I mean, fuck, man, I mean, that's shit, man. Especially, if you love the movie, and if you don't have that release, man, just let me know. New subscriber, Andy's Entertainment Corner, thank you so much for subscribing. Ragnar666 favorite Fulci movie and scene was The Gates of Hell, also known as City of the Living Dead. Man, fuck, man, I love that movie too. But your pick is one of my favorites too, man. Where the woman inside the car is regurgitating her insides, and the boyfriend is just watching in like fucking horrific terror. That scene is fucking intense. I had that scene playing while my wife was like in the kitchen cooking or something. I'm like, babe, like you gotta look at this scene. She just happens to look up, and it's that scene going on, and she's like, what the fuck are you watching? That's insane. Sinister Syndrome 86. He was telling me that his favorite, I was hitting him back and forth last night too while I was in the living room. Just got done watching House, so I was about to pop in 100 Tears, was taking a little break right quick, getting some snacks together and all that stuff. Me and him was going back and forth on Messenger. Glenn, man, I love talking to you, man. Shit, man, that Alone in the Dark, I'm gonna have to grab that shit. That looks awesome. I know that should it's basically a boot, but it's done really good with some features on it, man. Just let me know whenever, if you hear something, somebody's ready to sell one, whatever it is, let me know, man. I'm good for it, man. I'll fucking pay him immediately. But Glenn, you'd asked me last night too if I'd seen Bloodsucking Freaks. Believe it or not, I haven't never seen that movie up until recently, and Joe Bob Briggs showed it on the last drive-in. And it wasn't even that long ago, man. I was fucking blown away with that movie. He had special guest with him to host the film, and that was Chris Jericho. And fuck, man, dude, that was great, man. That movie is so fucking bizarre. I definitely want that 88 Films release of it. I know 88 Films released it, had the slipcover and all this other stuff. I didn't even get into 88 Films until maybe 2 months ago, probably. So I'll definitely have to track that one down. But Glenn's favorite Fulci movie is Zombie. It's mine too, man. Like, I think that's... I kind of knew that was going to be everybody's favorite Fulci film. Fuck, man, everything about that movie's great, man. Blue Underground released it as Zombie. Arrow Video, I got their copy of the standalone release with the booklet in it, and that's Zombie Flesh Eaters. But, man, that steelbook of that shit that Arrow Video done for it, man, that fucking thing is beautiful. I'm going to get my hands on that shit one day. I think the window sets were limited to 5, because, they did the window sets for that too. And I think that was limited to 500, if memory serves me correctly. But I think a lot of those were damaged during the fire caused by the London riots and all that shit. Donato, I'll read your comment. The little bit, I even sent you a screenshot of it, but I'll read the comment that YouTube let me read of it, but won't let me read any more of it. And it says, "Hey brother, I'll answer to show you support and for fun. This one's hard because Fulci's my favorite Italian director, and I love all of his movies equally. He always had the most beautiful women." Then it cuts off the fucking comment. It won't let me read anything after that. But I'll definitely agree with you, man. Lucio Fulci definitely knows how to... he knew how to pick some... Especially if he was in charge of casting. Like, who got the roles and shit like that, and he was in charge of it. Fulci knew how to pick his gals, man. I'd definitely give you that, Donato. Fuck yeah. By the way, Donato, I love you, brother. You know it, man. Got tons of love for you. And Donato, guys, is working on his video today. I was messaging back and forth with him last night. He's working on his video today. And it would be so awesome if he got that video up by tomorrow. I don't want him to rush, though. He has a Donato's fucking, he's awesome, man. He knows exactly what he's doing with his shit. So if it takes him a little bit of time to pop that bitch out and make it good, let him take his time with it. Guys, we've been almost sitting here for an hour. I'm sorry, but I have to have a cigarette. So you just got to see me smoke for a sec. Disgusting fucking habit. Oh, anyway. Oh shit, man. Toddy Walnuts did a fucking video yesterday at Wisconsin Cliffside Park, and I missed it. You know why? Because I was asleep, because I had to work night shift, and my body's all fucked up, so I have to sleep during the day, or at least try to. Toddy Walnuts, I'm sorry for missing your video, bro. I wish you would leave those live videos up so I could watch them. I know you're really concerned about the quality of those videos, man. But fuck, man, I wish you'd leave them up, man, because I will watch them, man. You're out, you know, fucking walking around the park, man, getting that exercise in, whatever, and you're sitting there chatting back and forth. I want to see it, man. I like to see it too, man, where you could leave the comments in there too, so I can kind of, you know, see those as they popped in originally. That'd be the shit. Creeper Creep, man. Like I said, I will do that room tour, man. Just let me get a little bit organized back here, man. I'll definitely shoot one though. Masters of the 80s, man. As always, man, thank you for the support. Great video as usual, mate. You've got some really nice pieces there. I think he was talking about the Scream Factory box set video I had done. But like I said, guys, there's a lot more I want, like those Vincent Price collections. Larry Fessenden, I think he also had 1 or 2 sets. There's some other shit too. What was I just thinking about? Fucking that Vincent Price Volume 1 set though. They're gonna redo that one though, so I'm gonna jump on that shit. That's nice to see that coming back. Love the hell out of that. I hope I don't butcher your last name, man. But Paul Crumey. Yeah, Paul Crumey. He's telling me that Stephen Barrow, he's the owner of Unearthed Films. You can hit him up on Facebook. He's a really cool guy and super nice. You can buy from him at unearthedfilms.com. And like you said, Mike from Grindhouse. Man, I definitely would have went. I should have went through unearthedfilms.com to buy those movies instead of go straight to Amazon. I did one of those things where I'm kind of like a hypocrite. It's like learning to practice what the fuck you preach. Frank Fulci, I was like, hey, give me your favorite Unearthed Films release that you have after he did his video. And being Frank, like I said, Frank didn't just give me one, he gave me like 3. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. He gave me 3. I'm going to buy 2 of the 3. And I should have went through Unearthed Films and bought those. I can't believe I went through fucking Amazon. I have a big regret about that. Every time I use fucking Amazon. And guys, unfortunately, I do have to use it time to time because there will be shit on there that's cheaper than other places and it's cheaper by a significant amount. But even when I get it cheaper and I get that box to the house, I'm glad I'm getting it, but I'm kind of like, fuck, man. Like, I wish I wouldn't have ordered from them. I get that feeling all the time because I know what I'm doing. In the end, I'm supporting this fucking giant global leader distribution company who needs no money. And there's these other guys out there who I love and respect with all my heart. And I'm like, fuck, man, like, if the money situation could just be a little bit better, man, I wouldn't have had no problem at all throwing money their way. So, yeah, I always feel guilty about that shit. I know a lot of people would just be like, hey, man, like, fuck it, it's, you know, it's cheaper, man. You do what you got to do, get the shit that you want, and you get it for a cheaper price. But at the same time, I'm like, well, fuck, man, like, you know, like Amazon is not going to close up shop anytime soon. My friends, who the people I love and respect and I love their business, like those are the ones who are fucking suffering because I'm giving my money to some dickheads who don't need money, some rich elite motherfuckers. So guys, like, I rant about Amazon for 2 fucking days and I've done it enough and I don't want to do it anymore because I know a lot of people are going to get sick of that shit and they're going to be like, all right, dude, get over it. But it gets under my fucking skin, man, especially, you know, hey, it's America, you know, fucking, you know, the pursuit of happiness and all that shit, man. But look, man, fucking, there's some cutthroat kind of shit going on, especially with some fucking government economic shit. And I don't support that elite bullshit. I tell you that even though I'm sitting there fucking smoking a Marlboro cigarette, who's just fucking, I'm giving them money to pay me, right? Let's see what we got here, guys. Ragnar got his movie, hell yeah. I saw your comment too, Ragnar. You didn't know it was a Blu-ray, But man, I'm hoping you're enjoying that, man. The movie's great, by the way, man. It's fucking awesome. I know a lot of people go for that movie just for Bruce Campbell, but there's a lot more to offer in that movie than just Bruce Campbell. Don't think I'm talking shit about Bruce Campbell. Fuck, man, he's one of my favorites, man. Fucking Evil Dead is my shit. Shenanigans 1, man. I never got back to you on this comment, man. But you said, question, do they bring back Devin Whitehead for the Nightmare on Elm Street box set? Definitely. Him and Joel Robinson. Let them both do the same thing they did for the Friday set. Let one of them do the lithograph that's going to match the box art, and let the other one do the fucking poster. They set that up perfectly. Fuck, man, both those prints look amazing, too. Like, it still hasn't fully set in yet. My pre-order's in. Everything's good to go. I went through Screen Factory, got it, blah, blah. I am a sucker for the lithographs and the posters. But fuck, man, it really hasn't set in yet that this shit's a reality yet. And I don't think it's really going to set in until I have that shit in my hand. And even then, I'm probably going to need like some heart medication or something, because that's probably going to be a fucking trip to the hospital. I can't believe it's happening, though. Can't believe it. But definitely, man, Shenanigans 1. Fuck, man, let Devin Whitehead and Joel Robinson get in on that, man. Fuck, man, imagine what those guys can do with Freddy, man. Look what they just did with Jason. Look at all the artwork they've done. Look what Devin Whitehead did for Night of the Creeps. Fuck, man, he did Tom Atkins beautifully for that fucking poster, man. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I can't believe people's on eBay hawking that fucking poster for nothing. But anyway, and that's Joel Robinson too. Fuck, man, look what he did for Ricky and Billy for Silent Night, Deadly Night. I could go on for hours, man, about both of those guys, man. I was even talking to Frank Fulci the other day about both of them, man. Those guys are fucking phenomenal, man. And do they include Freddy versus Jason? Also, definitely. I mean, if they're going to do the Nightmare on Elm Street box set, even though we already have Freddy versus Jason in that Friday the 13th set, might as well put it right back into the Nightmare set again. Guys, I don't want you to see that smoke just blowing past. Sorry about that. But I might as well throw it in there, because chances are there's probably going to be some Nightmare fans who's not really big on fucking Freddy that much, but they still want that film in there, who didn't get the Friday set. But it's hard for me to believe that there would be actually people out there like that, but I guarantee you there are. If they did that, those box sets would be the best companion piece I've ever seen. Fucking, I totally agree, Shenanigans. God almighty, we live in a fucking awesome time right now for physical media. I'm going 2 hours about that shit too. Having a giant Jason and Freddy lithograph with a custom-made verses in the middle would make me shriek. Hell, absolutely, man. Fuck, dude. It'd be great, man. Me and my buddy Ross, man, we talked about that shit years ago, man. About, Screen Factory actually, if they ever did get to do like Nightmare on Elm Street box set, like a complete collection, or the Friday the 13th set, even if they did that, what would we get? And how much would that bitch cost? And me and him was like, it'd probably be like $250, $300 easy. Like for Friday the 13th, we're talking about 12 fucking movies. Not to mention the supplemental material, the cleanup job for the scans, the goodies, the packaging, the posters, the lithographs. I mean, that shit costs some money to manufacture. So we're sitting there talking a few years ago, saying, yeah, like $250, $300 is probably going to be the retail price for it. So when that bitch popped up and it was $160, I was like, damn. Like, that's not bad. Not really bad when you think about it. Guys, I did the math on this shit too, so there's 12 films in that box, right? So there's 12 films in the Friday the 13th set box. And it's $160. So let's say it's $160 through Screen Factory. Right now is the retail price. I know you can get it cheaper on Amazon, blah, 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 and all that. But if you divide $160 by 12 of those films, it comes out to $13.33. Ain't that something? So I think it's like some kind of poetic kind of shit, right? Is that coincidence? But anyway, Donato said, second time watching this video, your content is my drug of choice. Yeah, dude, very good news indeed. I was doing the Screen Factory announcements for that Friday the 13th set, man. Donato, man, that means a lot to me, man. Fucking, you didn't even just watch it. Well, usually I'm like happy if just somebody will get through my videos just once, and you're watching that shit twice. Watch out, dude, man. Your wife will be like, all right, if you don't turn that motherfucker off, I'm kicking you out of the house. Donato, man, you know I love you to death, man. Shenanigans won best artwork of 2020. It says a fucking beast. I really hope they can get the rights to Nightmare on Elm Street one day. Dude, me, you, and a million other fucking people. I mean, we're all in the same boat together, man. We all want that shit, man. But I'm telling you, man, the way, I mean, if you look at the fucking the Never Sleep Again documentary that I think that's RLJE put out, it kind of seems like fucking like Bob Shea of New Line, like him and even Wes Craven back in the day had their outs and shit like that, man. So I'm sure Bob Shea probably still holds the rights to the Nightmare films. Because, you know, New Line Cinema, man, if it had something to do with Freddy Krueger, man, that was New Line Cinema, had their dick in it all, man. So who knows if Bob Shea still owns all the rights for those films. But they should, man. If Scream Factory can work with somebody like Paramount, and apparently they're already working with New Line Cinema right now, because, you know, New Line Cinema had to work with especially Paramount for the Freddy vs. Jason. So Scream Factory's already getting their toes in the door right there, already working with New Line. So hopefully those guys, hopefully they have like a really good collaboration. Everything goes really smooth, and that opens up that big fucking window where they can walk right in and be like, hey, let's strike a deal right quick. Let's do something. You really want Shenanigans really wants a Halloween 4 steelbook and lithograph. Me and you both. I want all of them bitches in this. Scream Factory would take all them Halloween films and put them out in a fucking steelbook, which they already did for 2 and 3. Yeah, they did 2 and 3. Let them release them all in a steelbook with a fucking exclusive lithograph. I'll buy every single one of them. Niels Johansson said, "You guys are so lucky. Once again, we in Europe got left out. I'm so pissed, dude. That is unfortunate, man. I'm telling you, it's because of this region shit. I said it before, man. That region shit, man, is nothing but segregation. It's fucking censorship to a point, if you ask me. But that's just my opinion, man. Hopefully, man, you being in Europe, get your hands on it. I mean, if you go through Diabolic and shit like that, they'll ship to you. So, you know, hell, man, I think you being in Europe, man, y'all's money is worth a little bit more than ours right now. I'm thinking. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, especially with Great British Pound and all that. I don't know. But I'm sure, man, you can go through Diabolic DVD. Hopefully, you can get your fucking hands on one. Ragnar 666. Fuck, man, we're about to get into it now, because I agree with everything this dude says right here. I hope Scream Factory limits 1 per customer. Try to keep the goddamn scalpers away from them. 1,000 for Halloween. Now people are so greedy. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like, especially, like, I understand Scream Factory's motto with, like, trying to sell shit. But when you don't have no limitations, or your limitations is like 9 per customer, that's fucking harsh, man. Because it's, anytime they print, I was having a conversation with my buddy Ross about this the other night. Anytime that these companies print the word limited edition or collector's edition on something, it's a marketing ploy. And that marketing ploy is getting us to think that there's only so many of it. So we're all jumping up for it. And when it's gone, if you were one of those people who said, well, I ordered like fucking 9 of them because Scream Factory let me order 9 all at once, you're not keeping all 9 of them. You bought 1 for yourself, and now you're about to take the other 8, and let's say that's a $160 box set, and there's already those motherfuckers on eBay right now. I'm not even shitting you, and they're trying to sell them right now for $600. The most crazy shit. I seen opening bid last night, and that bitch was already up to $340. $340. I'm like, why? Why is anybody paying that for that fucking box set when it's still available right now on the website? But at this point, I don't even know which one to fucking hate more, the scalper or the dumbass who's paying that much money for it, because they could go through other places to get it sent to them, even if they're out of the States. It doesn't make fucking sense. We have so many different avenues that we can go down, even if you're in the States or not. I mean, look at all this shit behind me. All that, you know, a lot of that Arrow shit, that 88 films, that shit wasn't made here, man. Like, I had to either go through fucking eBay, had to go through Diabolic, and all that stuff. And I've ordered from Arrow UK before plenty of fucking times. I've give that company so much money. But there's other avenues. Don't get ripped off by these fucking people, man. It's that's a fucking shame, man, but it is what it is. Let me go down the list, guys. Oh, I saw it. Yeah, 4 days ago. Phil's Creepy Videos. Subscribe to the channel. Phil, thank you so much, man. You know I love you, dude. Love the hell out of your channel, too, man. Love you, brother. Horror Fan Man said, because I showed, he was commenting on the Arrow, the 3 limited editions, my favorite 3 that I picked out. And he said that he also loved the Scarlet box. I couldn't agree with you more. You know what? Fuck, man. Really thinking about it now, I should have threw that bitch in there too. I can't go over Phantasm with that. But that would have been fucking Reanimator and Texas Chainsaw. Nah, fuck, maybe I did do it right, but fuck, man, that box set is great, man. I couldn't agree with you, Horror Fan, man. I couldn't agree with you anymore, man. That fucking Scarlet set is great. But the price it's going for now is insane. I've seen what people are paying for that bitch on eBay, and I'm seeing some people in these major cities, like somebody was out in Los Angeles doing an out and about video. They walked in the store and that box set was sitting there, fucking used, wasn't even brand new, and the price tag on it was like $349.99. I'm like, that's fucking insane. I think I bought that box for like 60, 70 bucks when it first came out. It's insane, man. Toddy Walnuts, you know I love you, brother. Oh, guys, I'm just trying to go through here and make sure I'm not missing out on anybody, because it's been a minute. Anybody who's subscribed to the channel and you told me that Toddy Walnuts sent you, like John Adair, guys, thank you so much. Fuck, man, I couldn't thank Toddy Walnuts enough, man, for that. He's a great guy. Glenn from Sinister Syndrome, I just watched his unboxing. His last video he just done was the package that I sent him. And I love you, Glenn, man. You guys are great. Guys, I think that might be it. And plus, we're already an hour and 7 minutes into this thing, so I knew it was going to be a little bit, but hey, we all get to hang out and have a little bit of fun. So, guys, it is Saturday. It's going on about 4 o'clock now. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to take that road trip today to Buford over there to go to Barnes & Noble. I think I'm just going to order offline. Probably going to hang around the house today. Probably need to spend some time with the family, all that good stuff, and try to chill out before I have to go back to work on Monday. But guys, I'm going to get around to shooting that poster video. Probably going to do that tomorrow. And that way I can take my time with that and show you guys everything that I got in there, let you know what's out there. Of course, Sunday, like I said, I'm here in Georgia on Eastern Standard Time, so Sunday, 8 p.m., I'll look at go over the comment section for the giveaway video, and I'll do that video real quick. I'll go through the pot, and the last name in the pot's going to win the New York Ripper. And so we'll have a lot of fun with that. So you guys make sure you get in there if you want a copy of that. You don't have it yet or anything, fucking get in there. Like I said before in the giveaway video, tell me your favorite Fulci film, your favorite scene of that film, and just if you've never seen one, just tell me straight up in the comment section. Like, unfortunately, I've never seen one, so still put you in a chance in that pot to get it. So guys, I hope you liked the video. I think this is like my longest video I've ever made right here. I don't want to keep you guys. It's already an hour and 8 minutes. I doubt anybody's going to watch this shit all the way through, but I definitely want to take the time to put it out there because you guys hit me up in the comment section. I love you. I couldn't love you anymore. You guys mean the world to me, man. Like I said, I shot this with an iPad. I was sitting at the kitchen table just listening to some music, and I was like, all right, let me get my notes together. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna shoot a video. And I got to this, the back of the first page. I filled up the first page, the front side. Got to the back, and I was like, I just looked over at the counter, and my iPad's like sitting right there. I'm like, that shit's got a camera on it. Why don't I just use the iPad to shoot the video? That way I can use my phone to go through the comment section instead of writing every single fucking thing down. But like I said, I was about 2 pages in before I got that idea. So guys, I hope the video looks good though. If it does look better and you guys like this a little bit better, just let me know and I'll start using this thing. Maybe I can prop it up a little better, do something else with the light. We'll figure it out. But guys, man, thank you so much for everything. I did want to take this time to hit you guys up. You guys mean the world to me, and I love the hell out of you. Shenanigans 1, man, thank you so much, man, for keeping that comment section going, man. You put in some time on that comment section, man, for like the past week now. Don't think I haven't noticed it. And like I said, man, between Chill Rob G and Shenanigans 1, man, y'all going back and forth and shit, man. That's just nice to see. I love it, man. When y'all was going back and forth last night in the comment section, don't think I wasn't looking at it, because I was looking at that shit, man. I was like, that's fucking awesome, man. Like, I just, some dude who just made a video on YouTube, and there's 2 other guys who just fucking like found their way in, and they're just fucking tagging each other back and forth with some knowledge, dropping some shit. So I kind of felt like, you know, I know it's cheesy and shit and everything, but I kind of felt like the guy was like, okay, well, like, fucking, the only thing I did was like provided like the little stage and the platform, and I just walked up and turned the fucking microphone on. You guys were like, boom, 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 with some knowledge. Fucking love it, man. Love the hell out of that. But guys, thanks for everything. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If for some reason you're not a subscriber and you clicked on this video and you made it an hour and 10 minutes and 30 seconds into this bitch, kudos to you. Hit that subscribe button. We're always having fun over here. I do a giveaway. I'm gonna do a giveaway like every fucking 2 weeks. You know, we're gonna really get this bitch cranked up. Only been on eBay for a month, and this is already my 2nd giveaway. So about every, you know, bi-weekly, we're gonna do a fucking giveaway. You know, I'll keep some good shit in there too. It's not gonna be some cheap stuff. I don't even think I even told you guys this, but I was trying to, you know, get on here and make a video for full moon so everybody would know that the sale was going on and everything. When I got on a sale, I was like, you know what? Let me go in here and grab something right quick. That way I can put it on the fucking giveaway. So inside that box, I'll probably have to be a little, might have to be a little careful about unboxing it, because I ordered a Blu-ray in there that's specifically for a giveaway on this channel. So that's how much I love you guys, man. Love it. Love it. We all get together and converse like this. But yeah, if you're not a subscriber and you made it this far, you are a saint. Hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of fun here. But guys, that's gonna wrap it for today. Like I said, I got a little bit of things to do. I'm not going to take that road trip today. We're probably just going to get the wife to get on Barnes & Noble's website and see if she can order those 3 titles I'm going for. I'm just going to stick to those 3. You know, I got House yesterday. I'm going to stick to Scanners, The Brood, and I'm going to try to get that Videodrome Blu-ray set. Fuck, man, all 3 right there. That's all David Cronenberg right there, ain't it? No wonder why that fucking guy was addicted to me yesterday. He was probably looking at me like, oh, is the only thing you're here for is just David Cronenberg? Like, we have so much more to offer. Fuck that guy. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for sticking around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know when this is going to be on there, especially with this bitch being like an hour and 15 minutes. It's going to take me forever to upload this shit. It takes me forever just to upload a 20, 30-minute video. I can't imagine how long this is going to take. But, guys, I love you so much. Please know that. And, you guys hit me up in the comments section. But as always, guys, stay safe. Be careful.